Have you ever had a brilliant business idea and thought, how on earth do I turn this into an actual app or a website? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on how that happens by looking at a tech partner called Dazzcode. They can be like a secret weapon for businesses trying to make their mark in the digital world.
I mean, this is the million-dollar question for any entrepreneur, right? You've got the vision, you see the potential, but that journey from a great idea to a polished piece of software, it can feel super complicated. Like, where do you even start?
And that's exactly where Dazzcode comes into the picture. Their whole reason for being is to be that bridge between your concept and the final product. They're not just writing code, they're basically architects for your business's growth, building the tools to make things run smoother and create experiences that make your customers say, wow.
And they've definitely been around the block. We're talking about being trusted by over 500 businesses. What's really interesting here is that this isn't just startups or just big companies. It's both. That tells you their solutions are built to scale, which honestly says a whole lot.
So, how do they pull it off? Let's dive into their first big area of expertise, which is building completely custom solutions from the ground up. You can pretty much think of it as having your own top-notch tech team on speed dial, ready to build whatever you can dream up.
And wow, the range of things they can do is pretty staggering. They cover all the essentials, like building your website or a killer mobile app, but then they also get into some really advanced stuff like AI, high-frequency trading systems, and of course, the cybersecurity you need to keep it all safe. It's pretty much the whole shebang.
Okay, let's make this real. Let's talk web development. This is so much more than just making a website that looks good. Dazzcode is all about building sites that are lightning fast, work perfectly whether you're on a phone or a desktop, and are built to be secure from the get-go. And right here, this is where the rubber meets the road. A 45% increase in online sales. That's not just a nice number on a report. That's a massive, tangible result that directly impacts a company's success. It shows what happens when tech is done right.
And they bring that same results-driven approach to their mobile apps. They handle everything you can think of, from building native apps that feel super smooth on an iPhone or an Android, to all those crucial features like push notifications and making sure the app even works when you don't have internet. They'll even help you get it noticed in the App Store.
Now check this out. It proves it's not always about apps for your customers. This one was for a company's own team. By giving their technicians a better tool, Dazzcode helped them get a 30% jump in productivity. That is a huge boost to a company's operations, all thanks to one smart piece of software.
Now let's switch gears to one of the biggest buzzwords out there, AI and automation. Dazzcode actually makes it feel accessible with these clear pricing tiers. It means a business can dip their toes in the water with something simple and then scale up to the really complex stuff as they grow. But what if you don't need a whole custom-built thing? What if you're facing a problem that tons of other businesses face too? Well, that brings us to Dazzcode's second major area, their powerful, ready-made products. They've basically figured out some of the biggest pain points for businesses and built incredible solutions that you can get up and running with right away. We're talking about things that are essential for so many companies, like a point-of-sale system for a retail shop or a tool to manage inventory. So let's look at two of their heavy hitters. For anyone with a retail store or a restaurant, their point-of-sale system is a game changer. It's super intuitive and gives you amazing data. And for businesses that handle physical products, their inventory system tracks everything in real time to help you avoid running out of stock. These are just tools designed to solve really common but really critical problems. And again, look at these results. Cutting stockouts by 75%? That's huge. It means more sales, happier customers, and way less stress. This just goes to show that their ready-made products are every bit as powerful as their custom work. So whether they're building you something new or setting you up with one of their products, you're probably asking, okay, but what's it actually like to work with them? And that's such an important question. A great partner needs a great process.
And this is their roadmap. It's this clear, 6-step plan that makes sure every single detail is covered. It all starts with them really getting to know your business. And, this part is so important, it doesn't just stop when the project goes live. They stick around to provide support, which is absolutely crucial for success in the long run.
Now here's where things get really interesting. On top of building all this amazing technology, Dazzcode does something else. They teach. They actually have a whole educational arm to their business to help people and companies learn how to build their own tech. And they have a ton of different ways you can learn.
There are in-depth courses, one-on-one tutoring for personalized help, and even custom corporate training programs that they'll design specifically for your team's needs. There's really something for everyone.
And just like with their software, the proof is in the results. I mean, listen to this. This isn't just about picking up a new hobby, it's about changing your entire career path. Going from knowing almost nothing to getting a developer job in just 3 months? That's absolutely incredible.
Okay, so we've looked at their custom work, their ready-to-go products, and even their training programs. Let's wrap this all up and talk about why a business would choose Dazzcode as their go-to tech partner.
It really all boils down to these key things. You're getting a team of experts who don't do cookie-cutter solutions. They build things that can grow with your business, they do it fast, and they provide that all-important ongoing support so your tech always feels like a superpower, not a problem.
And I think this final quote from a CEO just says it all perfectly. The goal isn't just to deliver a piece of software, it's to fundamentally transform a business by making it run better, smarter, and more efficiently. So that brings us to the final question, and this one is for you. As you think about your own business, whether it's getting rid of those repetitive tasks or finally building that mobile app you've been dreaming about, what part of your business is just waiting for its own digital transformation?